Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and one of the things that came out last night that kind of, last night we got so much news between the global version having Dokkan Now, JP Dokkan teasing several different events, the Bardock Dokkan Fest, Extreme Super Battle Road, as well as the event for LR Team Bardock, which also revealed this. And then, of course, we also had the official JP Twitter tweet out Bardock, LR Team Bardock, as well as a new Raditz. So we do know at least a good amount of the units that are coming for Saiyan Day. We know that there's going to be stamina increasing items added to Dokkan for the first time. We do not, however, have any info on what EZAs will be happening during Saiyan Day. I would be absolutely shell-shocked if they repeated what happened during the 5-year anniversary and there was not like a traditional EZA. Right now I'm thinking maybe we could see the Super Saiyan Bardock's EZA, or potentially we could see the Great Ape Team Bardock members EZA. I think both of those are very likely. I know a lot of people are holding out hope for Mass Saiyan, but we know that it seems like Dragon Ball Heroes are going to get Dokkan Fest exclusives and LRs in the future. So, Mass Saiyan, even though, it's like, oh, he's from Xenoverse, he's from Dragon Ball Online, whatever. He is going to be getting a lot of representation from Dragon Ball Heroes, right? So, Mass Saiyan will get his time for sure, right? So this Kid Gohan right here, this LR, when did he come out? What day? October 28th of 2017. This guy is officially getting his Extreme Z Awakening. Now, this obviously is very, very good. LRs, like this guy that get EZAs, is a really good thing. Now, before anyone, I've already seen a ton of people, like a lot of people complaining that this guy has not EZA'd. Like I saw, 2 LR EZAs and Goku hasn't EZA'd. Here's the thing. Goku can still be good. Like, this guy's not bad. He's not bad at all. Like, obviously, the first LR EZA, I mean, this guy was just to introduce the mechanic into the game, right? Like, he was already super good, and they made him really, really good for a free-to-play unit. This guy's still solid. This Gohan was pure dog shit, okay? This Gohan needed it way more than Goku did. So it's not a big deal that, oh, boo-hoo, poor Goku. Here's the other thing we could do, right? Yeah, Goku. It's so important that he gets his EZA, right? It's not actually. But, let's go to Goku real quick, and let's take a Super Saiyan Goku. Let's just look at Super Saiyan Goku, right? Okay. So we got LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, who just came out, so not a lot of people are going to have him. We got Transforming Goku, this EZA Goku. We got the free-to-play new Goku, this EZA Goku, this EZA Goku, right? Like, it's like, there's a lot of options for Super Saiyan Goku. Now, there is, like, a super god-level top-tier version, but he is, of course, a summonable LR, which a majority of players are not going to have on JP, and he's not even out yet on Global, right? So, sure. But, like, Super Saiyan Goku is covered. I mean, maybe with Gohan, like, here's the thing. So, Gohan is obviously, like, Kid Gohan, right? Gohan Kid is what this Gohan's name is not stacked to the brim, right? We have basically 4. We have the Icarus Kid Gohan, who could be good for difficult events with his healing, his, sense of being healing. The 50% support Gohan, who is a god among mortals right here. This dude, with the 30% attack and defense for 9 turns, makes him a juggernaut. This Kid Gohan is very, very good, right? And then this EZA Kid Gohan, he was solid for a while, but obviously he's aged a little bit, right? And then this LR. So it's basically, like, yeah, Kid Gohan needed it way more, because it's this banner unit that everyone can get pretty easily. This EZA unit everyone can get pretty easily, but this guy's tough to get. This, like, they're not exactly summonable. Well, I don't know. I mean, you could maybe make the case that the 50% support type units are harder to get than summonable LRs. I mean, because of how limited those banners are. So, like, this Kid Gohan getting his EZA right here, this is going to benefit all players, really. And, like, if we go over to Super Battle Road right here, back when it came out, again, October 2017, here's the first 10 stages. I've done numerous videos on these 10 stages using some of the newer units and just absolutely just, like, destroying these original 10 stages. Just absolutely just cream pieing them over and over, right? Destroying them with a lot of these new units, right? So, like, even if you're a newer player, if you get some of these new units like Beerus or the Blue Fusions or LR Rosé or Broly, Chile, and Lemo, like, you'll be able to absolutely just obliterate these 10 stages, right? So it shouldn't really be too difficult to be able to get the Kid Gohan rewards, right? You can get a total of 5. What are the missions exactly again? So clear the first 20 or the first 10 stages. Clear all super, all extreme, and then beat the stages 20 times. Gets you the 5 copies of Kid Gohan. You also get these victory light items as well as 5 stones per stage. Now, there's not really anything too good in here. Like, look how stupid this is. Like, these rewards have always been fodder. They need to give us, like, good shit in here. Like, I don't know, potential orbs, like super rare items, or like super rare awakening medals or something like that. Like, they could put way better stuff in here than just like Grand Kai's. And I hope they do with the Ultimate Super Battle Road, which is going to be coming up soon, right? So, I don't know. Regardless, it should be pretty easy for all players to be able to get this Kid Gohan. I mean, at bare minimum, you should be able to get 1 copy. Like if you started like a week ago, you probably could be able to get like 1 copy. Like, well, it may be a little bit longer than that. We'll see. Because even when I originally started my JP Dokkan account, I mean, I did not set myself up to succeed super quickly because I rerolled for LR Goku Black, right? And, you know, at the time, he was only, what, a 90% tech leader, so I didn't have, like, a Dokkan Fest, like, super powerful leader. And, you know, I rerolled on an LR banner. I didn't have a bunch of Dokkan Fest exclusives, so, you know, it was very difficult for me to get my units awakened quickly. You know, and if you're not modding and stuff like that, like, you're not going to jump into the game and have everything done in a couple of days, right? And especially your account's not going to be good enough to get stuff done. Nowadays, free-to-play units and stuff are so good that you could just destroy, you know, most of the content in the game outside of the super difficult stuff, but keep that in mind. So, now that we've established that it's definitely good that this Kid Gohan is getting his EZA, let's take a look at what he might become, right? So if we go to this Goku Black Zamasu right here, who's not out on Global, by the way, but I do still think there's a very good chance that this Kid Gohan will come to both Global and JP. I think it's very, very likely, right? And the EZA LR sort of mechanic thing that they're doing will just come to Global early. I think it's very, very likely, right? So this Goku Black did not change much when he got his EZA, but the reason for that is because he was already good, right? So, like, you know, they're gonna, like, sort of stagger it, right? Some of these, like, old Dokkan Fest exclusives with their EZAs, look how absolutely, like, insane. Like, look at Janemba, what Janemba was to what he became, and then compare, like, you know, LR full power, or, excuse me, the physical EZA full power Frieza, and how they, like, they gave him very minimal, like, buffs, like, to his super attack, his passive and stuff like that, his leader skill, outside of just like the actual stats buffs he gets, and then, you know, being able to go up to SA 15. So, like, I think, like, a unit like this Goku, right, who, again, they barely give anything to because he's already solid, right? Like, let's go ahead and change. Like, his leader skill jumped up to 100%. He got the ability to raise attack on his 12 and 18 key super attacks as well. His passive, like, this went up 9%, and then I think that goes up 9% at the bottom as well. Like, again, he did not change much. His LR stats do not change for EZAs, and then they go up to SA 25. So the SA 25 plus changes to leader skill, super attacks, and passive is what we're going to see for this LR Kid Gohan, right? So, again, Kid Gohan is fodder. He sucks. So it's probably going to be significant buffs. Now, Goku Black was 77%, so I think it's very safe to assume that this Gohan will go up to 100% for his leader skill. Now, here's where things get interesting, right? If they wanted to make this unit, like, really good, all they have to do, right? Very simple. Just let him stack defense on both super attacks or his 12 key super attack or something like that. That's all they have to do. Like, really, that's it. If he just did that, he would have value. That's all you've got to do. I mean, he's going to get SA 25 again, which is going to allow him to do better damage. His stats are okay. Defense isn't the greatest. Attack isn't the greatest, but it's okay. 12 key multiplier, 140%. That's what we always see. And he does have this rare chance to stun. So I feel like this could go to medium chance to stun. That's something we typically see. Again, stacking defense could be cool. Maybe he raises attack and defense for one turn. So here he greatly raises attack for one turn. I think something like, give him what LR got Goku's got. Greatly raise attack and defense for 3 turns. I think that could be pretty good. Now, he has base stats for his passive, right? He does not have percentage bonuses. Now, I'd love to be able to tell people, by the way, there's this, right? On Global currently, I got this from the Reddit, just a picture of this. There is this Super Battle Road is teased to go away in 2 days. This happens for two reasons. One, Global could be getting the Ultimate Super Battle Road, or two, it could be just because Super Battle Road will be available every single day during the Saiyan Day celebration. It could be either. This is not confirmation that Global is getting Ultimate Super Battle Road, but it could be, right? But it's not 100% concrete evidence. Damn, I got distracted. Oh, yeah. So I was going to point out that I would love to say that they've, like, stopped with the flat bonuses, but they have not, because King Piccolo has that, right? Where he gets plus 6,000 attack per key sphere, and then when he transforms, it's plus 6,666 per key sphere. So, keep this in mind, that we are going to be seeing, they could potentially keep it as a flat number. They could just go, like, small percentages, right? I don't know. I mean, if they gave him 100% defense as an LR, like if you have him, like, rainbowed, like, with that high defense, well, good defense, right? I'd have to check. I mean, I assume he's probably in, like, the top 50 units defensively or something like that. But if you just give him that, that's going to be interesting. And, like, this... So it's like key 5 plus 25,000 attack and minus 10,000 defense when HP's 50% or below. Like, that's just trash. Just completely eliminate that, right? Like, the negative defense, maybe give him, like, 200% attack when HP's 50% or below or something like that. Like, make him good. There's no reason not to make him good, because this isn't like, I don't know, AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, who's going to be on, like, 12 categories when Bardock comes out, right? This is, like, this Gohan is on Hybrid Saiyans, Goku family, Youth, which really could use the buff, and Bond of Master and Disciple. Youth needs him the most, for sure. So, like, another really good thing they could do, if they would just make him... So, what if he's, I don't know, attack and defense 70% at the start of turn or something like that? And then he also gets maybe... like, youth category, key 2, and 30% attack and defense. Like, that would make him really good for the youth category team, right? Like, there's little things they could do that would make him incredibly valuable. Something like that, like just making units support type units, especially LRs that will have high defense like this. And again, maybe he would stack defense on his 12 key, which is something I would love to see. We're talking about a unit that will be very helpful for a lot of players in a lot of events, right? Hybrid Saiyans has missions in the Legendary Goku event. Like, and this guy's physical too. Again, if he stacks defense, he'll be one of the best units you could use for that event. So that would help players get, stones, because you get stones and tickets from that mission. The tickets could allow you to pull LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? So there's things they could do with this Gohan again. Like, links are not going to change. 4, 5, 6, 7. He does have 7. He's on Z Fighters as well, because people ask me what's the category I most want to see added to the game. I would say for me, it's like Saiyan Saga, Baby Saga, Super 17 Saga. Like, I want those sagas to be added as categories, but also Z Fighters. I'd be very interested to see what exactly they would qualify for the Z Fighter category. Like, who would they put on? Who would they leave off? Like, with all these, like, Super Saiyans, like, all the way up to Super Saiyan 4, like, I feel like it's going to be just, like, completely scattershotted. Like, there's going to be no way to predict which characters would actually end up on Z Fighters, the category, and which would not, right? So we'll be able to see. But the Z Fighters category would be very good for, like, Piccolo, Tien, Yamcha. Yamcha does not exactly have a top-tier card, but, we'll see. And I wonder, like, Z Fighters, is that going to start from Dragon Ball Z? I assume, right? But, like, we'll see. Oh! Man. Look at these two unobtainable units as of right now. These guys. Oh. Well, can you get this guy in JP? I don't know. I've never seen anyone get this guy. And then, of course, there's Police Officer Krillin. Very, very shameful. He's got a different name, too. Can we get this guy as a TUR, please? Like, come on. I do think Resurrection F is probably going to have... I think Resurrection F for Saiyan Day, by the way, is very, very possible. Because they got all the Battle of Gods stuff done. They're going to go back to Buu Saga at some point. But I think they could start doing a lot of Resurrection F stuff. Maybe we get a good Jacko, Master Roshi, Police Officer Krillin. There's a lot of cool stuff that they could do. But let me know what you guys would like to see done with this Kid Gohan. This is a really good thing. Easying some of these lower level LRs is very good, right? This Kid Gohan, high up on the list. Honestly, no one deserves it more than Piccolo. I think Piccolo is by far the worst LR. Like, I don't even really think there's much of a discussion about that. Like, he's just the worst LR. Between team, like, you can't even really use him on the Namekian category unless you're going to run, like, Nail as the leader, like, and just, like, nerf the team. Like, he's only a worthy rival and Bond, a master and a disciple. And even on worthy rival, like, this guy gives all allies plus defense 5,000, defense 10,000. Okay. Well, how about this unit that's been out for the whole game, like the game's life cycle, and now he gives 77% defense to all allies. So, like, LR Piccolo is a literal 0. That's why it's so funny that this is the one unit I can't get, because he's the worst. He's awful. He does have really good links, though. First Awaken, Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, Prodigies, Brainiacs. His links are very solid, actually, looking at that. So, I mean, that's good, right? Because they don't change links for EZA. So, him already having these good links sets him up very well for when he gets his EZA. 12 key multiplier is a little bit low, but that's okay. And he does have the highest defense in the game, LR Piccolo, so that's also good. So, we'll see. But this guy badly needs an EZA. Hercules is not the worst ever, but he could use an EZA as well. The LR androids, of course. I mean, I think Tien and Chaozu would benefit highly from it. Who else on here? Yeah, not them. 1000 Day Goku doesn't need it. This Frieza definitely does not need it. Oh, the Ginyu Force. Yes. Yes, baby, please. Yeah, I just want to point out, by the way, in case anyone is asking for this Frieza to get an EZA, he doesn't need it at all. Again, like, me and Goresh were talking, me and the homie Goresh, talking about, like, Frieza units, and, like, pointing out how, like, Goresh pointed out how Frieza units link set is just, like, so absurd. Like, again, like, Universal Most Malevolent, Thirst for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses. Like, you know, this trio, that's 55% attack right there, right? Like, it's insane. And these are links. The units you're going to use with him have all got this shit. Like, it's not like it's rare. Like, LR Tech Goku, did I pull him up? I did, right? No, I didn't. Okay. But LR Tech Goku, who does need an LR, or he does need an EZA for sure, right? He has, like, First Awakened, but I don't know how commonly you'll be able to get that with him, right? First Awakened, you know, Super Saiyan. Let me take a look at First Awakened real quick. So, like, Piccolo, I mean, unless they're both going to end up on the Z Fighters category, right? UI Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, those are the big units you probably could use with him. This Piccolo does have it, that's good. This Bardock's got it. Hopefully this Bardock will get an EZA at some point. But yeah, he needs it, but Frieza doesn't. Frieza definitely does not need an EZA. He'll get it, but he doesn't need it. The Ginyu Force, I mean, all they got to do is give them, you know, 3 key, 30% attack and defense. They're really good. Like, it's very, very basic. But, like, some of these guys, right, Tien and Chaozu are okay, but they could get a little bit more. The androids are just kind of, like, really fodder now. Like, the TUR version of Android 16, 17, and 18 is, like, better to use than them. Hercule is okay, but, I mean, he needs 100% chance of his passive for sure. Piccolo, we went over, and then Kid Gohan, right? So, again, let me know what you guys think of this. These OG LR's EZAing is awesome. The EZA continues to be the best mechanic in Dokkan. That is absolutely, like, just a reason that Dokkan, I think, is doing very well these days. Is, like, they're taking 5-year-old units that came out years ago, and really making them top tier. And it's not monetized. So, thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.